You're talking in your BS voice, so I feel like we're back in the episode. Hey guys, I don't know. No,
Do I have a BS voice?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do I normally sound like? Is that like this?
You normally sound really hot. And then,
and then I just sound like a child's entertainer. Welcome back to Mario Galaxy, where we discover that everything we liked as kids was terrible. George, what was your favorite show as a kid? If you had to pick one that wasn't Horace in slow motion.
I liked this one called Busty Milfs 4.
It was an episodic series.
Busty Milfs 1, 2, 3 just didn't have the same emotional impact.
Was that on ABC 3? I think they showed that one.
There was 3 of something. Oh.
I was talking to a friend the other day about like how good Studio 3 was.
Oh, thank fuck! I thought you were going somewhere really weird with that.
Yeah, talking about Busty Milfs 2. I actually thought that was the best of the quadrilogy. Like, I know this is like a super obscure portion of the audience, so I apologize, but like, again, going back to like romanticizing shit as a kid that probably wasn't all that good, but the feelings it left me with was what I treasure. Do you remember how ABC3 used to have, okay, I'll give the prerequisite explanation. I've talked about it before, I'm just going to assume. We had a channel, the ABC, Australian Broadcasting Network, which is the good version of the BBC, which just shows Top Gear, I think.
Yeah. Just Top Gear and someone go, "Oi, mate, I got water and fish and chips."
The great British Bake Off, mate.
You got any water, mate?
There were 3 channels. One of them was like boring adult stuff that I didn't care about. The second, ABC2 was boring, really kid stuff I don't care about, like baby shit, which I've actually grown to appreciate the more I've gotten older. I don't know if this is weird. Do you, like, I find those shows really relaxing with stuff for kids. I don't know, like for babies, I mean.
I watched it.
Is that weird?
I watched it as a teenager.
Yeah? Okay, thank you. It's really, like, soothing, and I think that's the point, because it's meant to be for a child, but me as an adult man, I'm like, damn, in the Night Garden, this Iggle Piggle guy has a point.
Hey, damn, Iggle Piggle, that's a good point. That's a great idea on who to vote for the next federal election.
Damn, Tinky Winky, you kind of spitting with that.
Damn, Tinky Winky, mad facts.
And ABC3, sorry, was for like I would say, what, like 8 to 12-year-olds?
Yeah, I would say about that.
And that was like the coolest channel ever. Because that was the one that Prank Patrol was on, which is the one I talk about all the time on my channel, because it's the best show ever made.
And then Scotty replied to you, and I seemed like a fucking sociopath clout chaser. I will never forget that.
He still follows me on Twitter.
Die.
And every time I tweet, I'm like, Scotty is going to see this.
He probably has you blocked. It's all good.
Oh, I don't like... Being followed by people you like really like is like a catch-22, because like I want them to follow me, but also I don't want them to see what I tweet, and also I don't want them to unfollow me. And the whole time that they're following me, I'm going to be worried that they've unfollowed me. I check Scotty like every week.
Do you feel like you filter your tweets? Do you feel like you filter your tweets because of that?
My auntie follows me on Twitter, and I still tweet about dicks, so no.
Okay, alright, I love that for you, man.
And I see her liking them, and I'm like, oh god.
Dude,
I made a tweet once of like...
Anybody think about how big Luigi's dick is liked by Adam's aunt?
There was a tweet where I sent a picture of like... God, I sound like an old man describing this. I'm getting old. Of like the Teen Wolf cast. It was like a promotional image where they're all walking toward the screen. And my caption was, "Me and the boys coming to piss your pants." And immediately my auntie likes it. I'm like, oh my god. They live in a different state.
Oh god.
There's probably a reason they don't call me.
Oh fuck me. They probably think you're mentally insane.
Yeah, a little bit. I think everyone in the family does.
That's so funny though.
Everyone in my family probably thinks I'm like 12 years old, which I kind of am. Wow, Luigi, thanks.
We're just grown up 12-year-olds. Like, we're just 12-year-olds in bigger bodies.
Look, man, I'm a huge advocate for having a fucking hobby as an adult, okay? This life is boring. Taxes sucked all the fun out of life. Fuck off, Luigi, you clout chaser. You didn't do anything.
But you know what's funny, man? I think, like, I know so many people that are just boring motherfuckers. Like, they just don't do anything interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather you, like, sell meth than do nothing. Just so that, like, if I'm talking to you and I'm having a conversation with you, just do something interesting so we can talk, you know what I mean? Like, talk some bullshit. Didn't ask.
I like. That's great. I like seeing this shift. I don't know whether it was like, this is just from my experience. I'm not saying it's like the worst possible you could have had, but like obviously as a kid growing up, everyone at school was like, "Oh, you like this thing? You should be playing soccer or whatever." And like I'm 20 years old and I still watch Ben 10, but I like the shift there's been with like how people are enjoying things that they like instead of trying to bully people for liking something. I say as I spent an entire episode shitting on children for liking Five Nights at Freddy's.
Here's the thing though, it's that bullying, as someone who got viciously bullied, bullying has its perks.
Really?
And one of those perks
Hot
is...
take, alright.
Like, and this is coming from someone that just got the absolute shit ripped out of them for a long period of their fucking childhood. And I would say the one and only perk is that I see these kids now get really excited about Among Us and Fortnite and things like that. And I worry that there will not be a stage where they're like, hey, I'm going into the workplace. Hey, who knows? Maybe the workplace will turn into a bunch of kids going, Among Us, Among Us.
But that'd be
sussy
cool.
balls,
I'd be
sussy
down
balls.
for that.
And you know what? If it does, sick. Like, I love that for you.
I think it's cool, man. Like adults.
But if it
usually...
doesn't, oh boy, we're gonna have a rough time. Like, those people are gonna have a rough time as they get older.
You know what I found on that as well? Like, there are some people, and I don't mean any disrespect, but oh my fucking god, they will not shut the fuck up about the things they like. Because I grew up learning that because everyone would like make fun of you, that you just don't talk about it.
That is
with
a
anyone,
better
right?
way of putting what I was saying.
Yeah.
Some people need to learn when to shut the fuck up.
Every single that I know, a couple hundred people that will only talk about this thing that they like. It does not matter what the conversation is. This is mainly Discord, obviously.
Yeah.
In person, it's a lot easier to say shut up. They will only talk about that thing forever, and they will always bring it up. I don't fucking care. I didn't ask.
No, I agree.
Do you know how annoying it would be if I did that all the time?
You know what the thing
That's
is?
why I have a channel where I talk about it, and I get to talk about whatever the fuck I want. I get it out.
Yeah, you get an out. You have an out.
Yeah.
No, but genuinely, like that, and don't get me wrong, that shit definitely exists with people that aren't as into pop culture as us. Example, sports fans. They
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Shut up.
That is the unregulated, like, why... There's
Have more than one opinion. Have more than one interest.
That's a whole different thing. God, that is so
it's
annoying.
the same thing. It's a different flavor of the same thing.
Yeah, but it's acceptable. Do you know how fucking dumb that is?
No,
I don't give a shit.
No.
Yeah.
It's not acceptable. People fucking hate it. The only people that don't hate it are the people that are also like that only have one. It's like fucking cars. It's like everything.
I strongly disagree. They've gone unregulated for far too long. We need to uprise. We need to bully them. It's time to bully the sports fans. They spent their entire lives bullying people who had actual hobbies that weren't something that yelling racial slurs at the referee on TV. Okay? Now, they still will not shut the fuck up about their hobbies. We need to bully the sports fans.
No,
it's
but
just
life bullies them. You know what I mean?
when they go on like fucking sports bet and they bet their life savings away.
Violated. That's what I'm saying though.
Sports fans are cringe.
They are, man. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. People that are super into cars. If you only have one interest, I'm not saying you can't be interested in things. I like sports. I see the appeal of sports. I am a sports...
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is that?
I am a sport... It was so much worse in this game than they are in 64. It gets worse.
Oh my god, that's genuinely freaked me out. I was like... I thought our copy was haunted, I gotta be honest. Oh my fuck, I hate Mario again. What? Who at Nintendo was like, let's make the eels the scariest fucking thing on the planet in every game. Let's make them worse in every... Do you know what they look like in Odyssey?
No.
They're like hyper-realistic fucking... It is disgusting. I could not play the bits, I'm telling you. They will not ever be as bad as 64, because that's like an ingrained mental fear. But fucking Christ... Sorry, continue. I'm just...
No, please.
I have the attention span of the...
I'm enjoying your... I'm enjoying you absolutely losing your mind over pixels.
I didn't 100% this game. I kind of just picked and chose what.
Yeah, whatever. That's all the same.
Anyway, sports fans, I hate you.
No, I think just have like people that have only one interest. I actually, someone asked me, a friend I have actually asked me this question like pretty recently. And they were talking about car people in particular. I want to die.
You did.
Thank you.
Sports fans, shut the fuck up about your favorite team. A 2 seconds challenge. Impossible.
I was talking. It's like there are some people that only have one interest. That is all they have.
Yep.
And it is sad, and I agree with that. And I find it very difficult to talk to those people. I also sort of think it comes from these people were like, it's the only way that they could make friends. Does that make sense? Like they were so like they didn't build enough social skills to be able to like connect with people emotionally. Like they didn't build like an emotional intelligence. So then they like hinge their
Nice.
thanks. They hinge their like ability to communicate socially on one core aspect, and because of that, they will not shut the fuck up about it. So while I feel bad for them, at the same time, I also find it extremely difficult. Like you cannot be friends with those like people that only have one interest and only have one hobby and don't have any like sense. Look at his big fists and have any sense of like emotional intelligence.
I just, like, I don't know how to deal with it without being rude. It's like, they're not, like, bad people. It's just so fucking irritating when you're having a conversation with people and they will always find a way to, like, somehow relate it to something that is not even remotely related to what we were talking about. It happens a lot on Discord, I think, because people can show up and just suddenly want to talk about what they want to talk about. And, you know, we're clearly having like a conversation, and conversations are a two-way street, okay? You engage with the other person. When they want to talk about something, you talk about that with them. You don't show up and be like, did anyone see the newest game?
Yeah.
You see Ronaldo?
Yeah.
No one on Discord does that. People who play sports don't use Discord, but you know what I mean, right? I hate it!
Tip for anyone that's very socially inept like me and needs guides to talk to people. In a group setting, my advice would be, do not come in too hot. If people are already having a conversation, come in, say hi to everybody, like say address the group, right? Let them continue talking about what they were talking about, and then engage with that, rather than like coming in being like, I'm going to talk about X, right? And then if you feel really confident in one area and you really want to talk about one thing, talk about it when the conversation moves naturally, or when it goes. Don't just fucking abruptly change it, because that's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about
so much.
We're not talking about like drifting a conversation to something you like. Like I have shared interests with my friends.
No, you're not allowed to talk about anything.
Yeah, exactly. You're not allowed to talk about any interest you have. You're not allowed to talk about.
No, ever, unless it's sports. Apparently,
I think we are using this metaphor very differently. I'm saying it is okay. I'm saying it is okay to talk about the things that you have actual genuine shared interest. Like I've shared like interest in sports with my friends. That is something I have. But like, are we talking about that currently? Is there a reason why we're talking about that? Have we already talked about that? Has it reached its natural limit? Do we not have to drag it out for fucking 12 years?
Sounds like it's such a pet peeve now that we're just...
No,
I don't know if it is. It is like, it genuinely affects me on a daily basis. These, like... Just so annoying. It's so annoying. How are you so unaware? I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. Yeah.
No. Like, I think it's fine. That was the quickest I've ever done this. See a bit.
I'm not giving this up. Aw.
Oh, well.
That was literally 2.5 seconds. This is gonna be cheating, right?
What the fuck? That was sick.
That was so mean. That wasn't even like a game. You just fucking took it from him.
Yoink!
That was hysterical. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Can I yeet this away from him?
Are you even one of my students? Bye!
So when you join the Zoom calls and... I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's my message to everyone watching this. So I'm sure you're all very lovely people, but I'm sure you know people that do this. We just need to just get them to shut the fuck up. Just tell them, just shut the fuck up. I think that's just the only way. Don't do that. That's
just be comfortable in like the fact that you're not always going to be the most. Like, you don't have to be the one that's talking. You don't always have to be the most informed about every topic. People like to talk about their interests. So like, let people. Like, if you're having a conversation with something, let people talk about what they're interested in, because they will share. They will tell you. If you only know everything about cars, for example, you're a real car guy. You love cars. You love talking about it. Like, sick. That's great for you. You can talk about other things. I believe in you. People have other interests as well. But yeah, that's it. I feel like we leave it here.
Yeah. So I make it my mission to see every movie possible, because that way I always have the conversation topic. People watch movies, right? There's gonna be one. There's gonna be a single film they've seen recently that they can talk about. What the fuck is the background? Oh my god.
And you know what? If you only do have one hobby, just do shit for the sake of being able to talk about it with other people. I know a lot of people do that with sports. Like, the only reason why they get into sports...
Oh, that's how it spreads.
No. Like, so many people I know, like, they're only really into sports because they want to, like, socialize with people that, like, actually enjoy it. Like, they want to hang around with the people that enjoy it, so then they learn about it to socialize with those people. Which, like, cool, do that. Like, I agree with that, but just don't make it your only thing. Can you not?
I watched Arcane solely so that I could have something to talk about with my friends who won't shut up about League.
Also, me too.
Turned out it was really good, but that's beside the point. I just did it to have something to talk about.
Hot take, I thought it was average.
Fuck you. You suck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to anything you say from now on.
No, I'm not wrong, though.
You are wrong.
No, the show... It was like a 7.5. Anyway, see you guys next time.